Just got off the baler. Gonna hop on this guy now. It is time to start planting our forage sorghum. With the water being short this year, we cut way back on our corn acres from 1,400 acres of corn last year to 450 this year. And in its place, we're gonna plant forage sorghum because it grows with very little water. So we're hoping to put a little bit of irrigation on it, maybe catch an actual rain, and you could have a decent crop. So let's go get started. Okay, here we are planting this field. As you can see, we chopped off the wheat right at 3 weeks ago now. This was an early harvested field, but all we've done since we harvested it was ran the VT across it. You can see the pinstripe patterns from the VT going back and forth. So we ran the VT across it. Now we got the drill going. Putting on 15 pounds per acre right now of a silage dwarf variety. The big benefits of that is it's got a real thick stalk, almost like a corn plant. Only gets about 6 to 8 foot tall, which is why they call it a dwarf variety, because standard varieties can get 15 foot tall. So 6 to 8 foot tall, big stalk. Oh, and it puts on a really big head of grain to get your protein values up and get that tonnage on it. The benefit of this over just standard forage sorghum that gets 15 foot tall is it stays standing better. It's no guarantee. I mean, with our winds out here on the plains, almost nothing stays standing throughout the year. But the taller stuff, the problem is in these winds it'll go down, and when it goes down it tangles up in a mess because it's really thin stalks. So they all just kind of break and twist. Well, then our silage cutters have a lot of trouble cutting it because it just wants to lock up the headers because there's so much material down low and they can't handle it. With this stuff staying upright, you should be able to cut it a lot better, a lot cleaner, and a lot faster. So we'll see how this turns out. When I parked the planter, so I thought I'd do a recap now when I'm out here checking the pivot. You can see the last tower span there in the middle of the camera. Hopefully you can hear the end gun. We got 70 acres planted today of forage sorghum. Both fields are currently being irrigated by dawn. They will each have an inch of water on them and start to put more on, depending on how much water is left in each pond, because water shuts off first thing tomorrow. Now, I talked about today, I don't even know if you guys can see me, I'm not even messing with it. I talked about today, the wind was blowing 30, gusts close to 50. This is the thing I talked about. I'm sure you can still hear it in the microphone. Tomorrow it is the same thing, and Monday it is the same thing. So we're going to have 3 days of 100 degrees with 30-mile-an-hour sustained winds. In an already drought situation, that is going to cook some stuff. So we will see how well we can get this stuff germinated and going. So time will tell. Talk to you guys later.